I'm Marsha Chan. Welcome you to this session on listening for stress in words. It's a training for stressed syllables to increase your perception and awareness of word stress. How is a stressed syllable different from one that's not stressed, for example? Well, we can think of stress as having several characteristics. Some of them are like these. A stress syllable is long, strong, clear, and high. The vowel carries the length, the strength, the clarity, and the pitch. Awareness of vowel duration is very important. It's essential. So, for example, which of these is correct? Communicate, 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 communicate. If you're like me, you would select communicate. In writing, I've been able to show the mu as being bigger and bolder and spread out more than the other letters in the word. But of course, in normal writing, we don't see that. All the letters are the same, and we don't know from just looking at it without building our ability to hear syllables and stress. That's part of the foundation, the building blocks of rhythm and intonation. So in this exercise, we're going to pay attention to syllable stress and rhythm, especially on the stress one. So we want to be able to pronounce a stressed syllable stronger, clearer, higher, and longer than an unstressed one. So we should try to feel the rhythm and intonation. For example, strong, weak, strong, weak, strong, weak. High, low, high, low, high, low. We can train our ears to hear the difference between high and low, between strong and weak. We can hear those. We can also begin to put that more into our speech. So for this exercise, all you have to do is listen and determine which syllable is stressed. So in our other topics, we talked about syllables and learned how we can identify the number of syllables. And in this lesson, we're asking you something different. We're asking you which syllable of this multisyllabic word is stronger, longer, clearer, and higher than the others. You can show me with your fingers if it's the first syllable, the second syllable, or the third syllable. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to say some words. And after each word, I expect you to show me your fingers to indicate which syllable is stressed. Let's try it. Ecology. Ecology is stressed on the second syllable. Study. Study is stressed on the first syllable. Relationships. Relationships is stressed on the second syllable. Between. Between is stressed on the second syllable. Living. Living is stressed on the first syllable. Organisms. Organisms is stressed on the first syllable. Including. Including is stressed on the second syllable. Humans. Humans is stressed on the first syllable. Physical. Physical is stressed on the first syllable. Environment. Environment is stressed on the second syllable. Seeking. Seeking is stressed on the first syllable. Understand. Understand is stressed on the third syllable. Vital. Vital is stressed on the first syllable. Connections. Connections is stressed on the second syllable. Planted. Planted is stressed on the first syllable. Animals. Animals is stressed on the first syllable. World. World is stressed on the first and only syllable. Around. Around is stressed on the second syllable. Also. Also is stressed on the first syllable. Provides. Provides is stressed on the second syllable. Information. Information is stressed on the third syllable. About. About is stressed on the second syllable. Benefits. Benefits is stressed on the first syllable. Ecosystems. Ecosystems is stressed on the first syllable. Usage. Usage is stressed on the first syllable. Resources. Resources is stressed on the first syllable, as I just said it. However, this word can also be pronounced resources with a stress on the second. If you said it as one, listening to my pronunciation of resources, you're right. Ecological. Ecological is stressed on the third syllable. Healthy. Healthy is stressed on the first syllable. Future. Future is stressed on the first syllable. Generations. Generations is stressed on the third syllable. I found these words to be quite useful in a description. You see, the Ecological Society of America gives the following definition of the term ecology. Ecology is the study of the relationships between living organisms, including humans, and their physical environment. It seeks to understand the vital connections between plants and animals and the world around them. Ecology also provides information about the benefits of ecosystems and how we can use Earth's resources in ways that leave the environment healthy for future generations. I hope you found this lesson interesting and informative, and that it's given you a chance to focus your attention on listening to and pronouncing words with more than one syllable and finding the word stress appropriately. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you can get more videos on learning the English language. Bye-bye.